Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we'll be looking at problem 94 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. And if you're seeing deja vu from the last 2 days, it's not deja vu. Yes, we once again are being asked to play a 2-2. It is a different board position, so it's tricky. Let's take a look at it and see what Robertie has to say with the understanding of what we've learned in the last 2 days. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to decide what to do with the 2-2. And hit the pause button if you need more time. All right, and we're back. So Robertie's play, unsurprisingly, if you've checked the last 2 days of problems, is to make the 4-point and move up 23 to 21 rather than do anything else. And there are a bunch of other options. Let's go back to the original position and read what Robertie has to say. When your opponent has escaped, as they have here, concentrate on building your inner board rather than outside blocking points. In the game, meaning that there was an actual game that this problem was taken from. So they're talking about that game. In the game, Black played 23 to 21, followed by 9 to 7 and 13-11, grabbing an outer board point. But I'm reading on the wrong thing. In the game, Black played 23-21, followed by 9 to 7 and 13-11. Moving to the 21 point is a good idea, preparing for an anchor. But with the rest of the roll, Black should play 8-4-6-4, building another inner point quickly. The idea is to have a strong board ready as a reception committee if you ever hit a shot. And with no opposition, you should build that board as directly as possible. So what Robertie's basically saying here is that in very few cases, and this is the third day in a row we're going to say this, in very few cases is the outer board point more important than the inner board point, especially the first 3 or 4 points in your inner board. And the reason is because once your opponent has escaped, or in general, every time you hit your opponent, they go on the bar, they have to come back into your home board, and you want to make it harder for them to come into your home board. Not only that, but instinctively, we all know that you should be building from the 6-point down in a row, priming, so that when your opponent comes in, they come in the back rather than in the front, making it easier for them to come around. So this is the right play to make. There's no reason to make the bar point at this point, even though it is a 4-point prime that we'd be making. We can make that later if we need to. If there's nothing else, like for instance, let's say we roll a 6-1 and we decide we don't want to, or a 6-3, let's say, it's even better, right? On the next roll, we could play a 6 and we could anchor up here with the 3. And then we could decide to make the bar point later if we have a 2 that we can't use or a 1 we can't use. So that could come later on. Right now, make your inner board point and be done with it, and hope that with the blots that the single blot that he's got out, you might be able to get a shot and put a man on the bar. Let's throw this over to XG and see what XG has to say about the analysis. I'll be back with that in just a moment. And we're back with our XG analysis of problem 94. In this problem, once again, for the third day in a row, we're being asked to play a 2-2. And I'm going to shout it in case you haven't heard. Inner board points are better than outer board points. So, of course, Robertie wants us to make 6-4 and move 23 to 21. But what does XG have to say? Well, XG agrees. Exactly the same. And once again, it's a big equity loss to do anything else. There were some minor equity losses, like for instance, 8-4 to 6-4, and then playing 9 to 7 to slot the bar point is only a 3.3% equity loss. Nevertheless, this is still a better play, is to step up with 23 to 21. Try to make the anchor on 21, or even jump out or hit 16. So inner board points are better than outer board points. We've been saying it 3 days in a row now. It's proven out in all of these different cases. And I've tried this in match play in case anyone wants to know, with all different variations, and it's the same. This is definitely the play to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the analysis of these particular problems with the 2-2 the last 3 days. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, 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 I beg you. And hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos as I upload them. I'll be uploading one a day until the end of the series. We're problem 94, and I'll be back tomorrow with problem 95. Have a good day.